The best physical therapy schools with the best debt-to-income ratio. So if finances and money and student debt and going to low-cost schools and keeping your debt low is important, this is the video for you, so let's talk about it.
Yeah, it's one hard, one shot, now the future is yours. Go! I'm turning dreams into reality. In the lab with the...
What's going on, guys? My name is Coleman. I'm a physical therapist and the co-founder of Pre-PT Grind. And on this video, we're going to be talking about the best physical therapy schools with the best debt-to-income ratio. So these numbers are taken from a Wall Street Journal article titled, "Some Professional Degrees Leave Students with High Debt but Without High Salaries." All right, I'm going to say that again. Some professional degrees leave students with high debt but without high salaries. So you guys can go look that up if the link below that we put does not work right for you. Okay, so in past videos you guys can go look those up. We might put links up in here, but I've done plenty of videos about debt, is physical therapy dead, low-cost PT schools, all that stuff, so we don't shy away from this money conversation. And here's another video talking about money. So first of all, like I say in other videos, it is not just physical therapy. People are like, oh my gosh, physical therapy school is so expensive, it's so this, the debt to income ratio is PT dead, is it not worth it, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, look, open your eyes, open your horizons, like look at the world. Other professionals, health professionals are going through this as well. So it is not just us, that's the first thing. That's what I want to keep throwing at you guys. So if you run to another profession, yeah, they might make a little bit more here or more there, but their debt to income ratio might be just as bad or a little bit better, or you might make more but have more debt. So you have to take all of that into consideration before you run to another profession and hit your head on different problems, okay? So let's talk about this. So I'm gonna go through the schools that had the best debt to income ratio according to this Wall Street Journal article, okay? And it's going off of a ratio of 1. So any school that had below a 1, like a 0.3 or a 0.5 is good. That means, from this article, that means that they had less debt than income 2 years after they graduated, okay? So these numbers are looking at what the debt is 2 years after graduation, okay? Do they have more money? Do these graduates with this degree have more money after graduation, or do they have more debt? That's basically what it's saying. Another thing about this article that you'll see there is that these numbers are actually taken from 2015 and 16. If you guys find a more recent article, let me know, put it below. We can definitely update this video on these numbers when you guys find one, or if you find them. So take that into consideration as well. These numbers are from past years as well, okay? Last thing with this data set is that I'm not specifically sure if this is taking into account undergrad and grad school numbers, but as you'll see in the article, how I filtered the numbers out is it looks like it is just the graduate school. So I filtered it out by doctorate level programs for rehab and therapeutic professions, okay? You'll see what I mean when you see the article. So let's get right into it. So the first program from this article that had the best debt to income ratio was Utica College, that had a 0.32 debt to income ratio. So basically you made more money after college, the 2 years after grad school specifically, than you had debt. And that median debt was $27,000 after that program, it looks like, at Utica College. Okay, so that's number one, Utica College, 0.32 debt to income ratio, which is good. And the median debt there was $27,000. All right, next is Rocky Mountain with 0.54, a 0.54 debt to income ratio, and their median debt was $41,000. Next is Springfield with 0.60 debt to income ratio, and they had a median debt of $41,000. Next is CUNY College, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, in New York. That's 0.62 debt to income ratio. That's $47,000 that they had 2 year, or however you interpret that information. Median debt was $47,000 from this data set. Then lastly, El Paso, Texas was 0.63 with the median debt $48,000. All right, so those were the top 5 schools with the best debt to income ratio according to this Wall Street Journal article. If you check it out and you scroll down to the bottom, they have a great interface where you can toggle back and forth and look at all the schools below 1, look at the schools above 1, click them, rank them, all that stuff. It's a great resource. Definitely check it out. Even if the numbers are from past years, it will at least give you some sort of view as to that all PT schools aren't 200K, aren't 150K, aren't $100,000. If you want to go into physical therapy and you want to keep the cost low and you want to love your career, not be saddled by debt, you can do that by 1, choosing a lower cost school. And here's another resource to do that. So it's not all doom and gloom for physical therapy, especially if you keep your costs low. And here is one way to do that, by going to a school with a good debt to income ratio. And hope you enjoyed that video. Hope you got value. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that stuff, and we'll see you on the next one.